We're getting ripped off. All right, so in the mail today, we just got this huge bill from our old apartment complex.
Yeah. Like a month later, actually. It's been a full month since we moved out of this place. They said they were gonna call us like 2 days after we already turned in the keys and didn't have a walkthrough. They didn't actually even walk through the apartment with us.
I made an appointment. I called them. I said, hey, we're going to do the walkthrough tomorrow, and she said, oh, well, you need an appointment for that. I was like, okay, can I make an appointment? So I made an appointment. We showed up at 1 o'clock. They said, oh, I'm sorry, the lady that does the walkthroughs isn't here today. And we're like,
yeah.
Okay, so what do we do? And she said, oh, well, you don't need to do a walkthrough with us. We'll take pictures, we'll get everything going, and then we'll send it to you. We'll give you a call and break down everything with you. And then, we'll figure out how much was left of your deposit and we'll send it out to you. And we said, okay, cool.
Fine.
A month later, we get this random bill in the mail, and look at this, $600 on top of our deposit of $500. So they did $1,100 in repair on this place?
$1,100. We've been renting for 9 years.
Yeah.
And we've never even gotten a bill over $300, and that's with utilities that are left over.
Let me just read some of the stuff that they're trying to, okay. Shower head replacement. We left the shower heads there for them.
Yeah.
It was sitting right there on the counter.
Our newer shower heads were on there. We didn't take them off because we didn't think it would be a big deal because we left their old nasty ones there.
You take a wrench, you take it off, you put it back on. Like, okay, they charge us a couple bucks. Like, hey, I would be fine with that. I would totally pay that, no problem.
A lot for that.
But blind rail replacement, we had one of the blinds break. We had a laundry door repair, which we actually have video of the day we moved in. We moved in, my brother was helping me, and it was broken already. They took some wood glue and tried to fix it and then just place it up there. We
actually have pictures of the very top of where it's supposed to go on the railing. It was not done right.
It was not done right. I actually, the very first day I went to open the door and it broke.
It
came
fell
off the hinges and hit me in the head, and I was like, okay, that's really weird. Our first day of moving in.
Yeah.
We contacted management about it. We told them about it. They said they would send the maintenance guy by.
Never did.
Never showed.
Yeah, I think at least 2 times we called for separate things to get fixed, and we never had anyone show up. So we gave up for everything else, honestly.
I took the doors, I put them off to the side, and I said, okay, I guess we're just not gonna have laundry room doors.
Yeah, we literally didn't have laundry doors our whole year there.
Yeah, our laundry area. We have a whole room now, so it's really nice.
My bathroom.
And I remember, literally, as soon as we moved into this place here, all the cabinets, all the doors were falling off.
Oh my gosh, one hit me in the head.
Oh yeah, that was really, really scary. So, and as you can see, now that I think about it, that thing is partially hanging down to, everything in this place was falling apart.
This apartment was probably our most, we were embarrassed for the property management group.
It was our first day moving in, day 1, and things were already falling on our heads.
They asked us to tell them oh, is there any problems with anything? I'm like, doors are falling off the hinges and hitting us every time we try and just open a cabinet. It'd be what is going on? This is embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, I remember even that cabinet had to get fixed. Actually, there was a few cabinets that you fixed right off the bat because it was so bad.
Yeah,
the whole
embarrassing,
time.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
So continuing on, glass stovetop replacement. The little ring around the stove glass
the little burnt crust that is left over from cooking.
They didn't take a cleaner and clean it, which even though they charged us a full clean required for $155. They didn't clean the stovetop?
I actually have pictures that I took the day we moved out.
Right.
So we'll have to insert that because this place was really nice. One of the best ones that we've left.
We literally did so much work on there. You guys have seen the videos. This is a joke. Window treatment removal, a light bulb.
Light bulb.
They charge us for the light bulb to change the light bulb.
Who does that? You're gonna charge me for a light bulb change?
So all of that cleaning, everything, everything I just mentioned to you, $1,100.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
We were wait a minute, like
This is a joke.
We've had doors that broke or whatever. They charge us $10.
$10 for the replacement door.
That was 2 houses ago. Like I know inflation's been a little crazy lately, and like whatever, but like
yeah,
$1,100.
So ridiculous.
No way.
Yeah,
no way.
Especially because this place was totally good. Like it looked really good.
So what we're gonna do is we actually called them and said, hey, you know, all I received was like a basic lumped together itemized bill. Where's the pictures?
Not even actually really itemized, because they lump sum a lot of these things together, and like no receipts, no pictures, no work of any notes on here.
All of these things cost $500. All of these things cost $300. Like, wait a minute, where's the pictures? Where's the receipts? Like, we have nothing here.
We didn't even get a call from anybody.
To break down, okay, this is what's happened. Like, these are the pictures that we took of the before and after and the work that we did. If they had sent us all that, I would have paid this happily. But
nothing. That's so sketchy.
No, sorry.
Like, who does that?
Sketchy apartment complex trying to rip off people. It's you know what it is? It's because we're younger and they're probably just trying to like send out the bill, hoping that you'll just pay it. Either way, we're gonna fight this. And if any of you have had problems like this before, we'd love to hear about it because we need help.
Yeah, we're not paying this.
It is now a Monday. I tried to call yesterday. We called last week and we said, hey, give us a call back. We want to get to the bottom of this. We need more information before we pay this bill. Now, as we've already told you, this is absolute nonsense, and yet still this company has not called us back. I would love to tell you guys who this company is, but we don't want to get in any kind of like legal trouble, and truthfully it doesn't matter because nothing's going to happen about it anyway. So let's get to the bottom of this, and I don't know, should we just call them again?
We gotta call. They gave us like 30 days, so at this point we're already like a week in if they haven't called us back.
Right. So, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. On the letter, it says you have 30 days to pay this.
We only have 30 days to pay $1,100.
Or we send it to collections.
Yeah, and then they're sending us to collections. And he's gonna speak on the phone because I hate talking on the phone.
It says on there that this call is gonna be recorded, so I feel like we're okay recording on this one.
I'm recording it this way.
You're recording? I'm recording. Because I got a letter in the mail about my move out. And I asked to just have a call back from Sage. So you're telling me no one can help me but Sage, and she doesn't get back till Monday. I see. It's amazing that in these places there's like 9 people there working at the office. One person can handle these things, and they all seem to be like pointing the finger at this one Sage lady. And yet she never seems to be in the office. You know, I can't tell you. Since the beginning. We literally have gone and they're like, oh, we're gonna have to talk to Sage. Oh, we're gonna have to talk to Sage. You're gonna have to talk to Sage.
Every single time.
And I'm like, who is this mythical person?
What is the point of having other people there?
The entire time we've called, we've said, hey, you know, we have this problem. They say, okay, Sage is gonna give you a call back. A month later, we'll call again. Like, hey, so what's going on? Like, we contacted you. You said you'd call us back. Has Sage? Is she there? Is she available? Oh, Sage is on vacation. Sage is not in right now. Sage is walking the property. Actually. I'm pretty certain there's no person named Sage. Like, this lady doesn't exist. Yeah. She's just like their scapegoat when they don't want to do the work. I can't wait to actually find this person Sage and be like, oh my God, you exist. You're real, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, if any of you have dealt with these similar problems, you know, I'm sorry for you as well. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna find out what's going on. Not answering. Still not answering. So, as you guys know, called them. Said, hey, you know, this is not right. We need to get this sorted out. The lady on the phone, she said that they were gonna get to the bottom of it and talk to the maintenance people and figure out what was going on. She didn't really know, like she was like, you know, she's out of the loop and that's fine. But she said she was gonna contact one of the main, you know, property management people and kind of figure out what happened, you know, and why we would be charged $1,100 on a move out. You know, when the apartment had like a few screw holes from like little tiny things like this little screw, and they needed $300 to do repairs for the screw holes. I was like, $300, like you're dreaming. Hi Anna, I'm trying to reach Sage. She was supposed to give me a call back this week. I just haven't gotten a call. No, well, I have called multiple times. I've left messages with pretty much everybody in your office. Oh no, I mean I spoke to. I actually spoke to people in your office and left messages for her. She was out of town. Oh, okay. Hi Sage, this is Devin. We set up an appointment for a walkthrough. We showed up at the time that the appointment was for, and then we were told that we couldn't do a walkthrough with you guys and to just turn in the keys. And, you know, that you guys would do a walkthrough and send us, or give us a call and send us a bill. Now, we never got a call, but we did get the bill, and we were just blown away by the way it was done. A couple of things. One, it was for $1,100. It seems as though all of the, instead of having everything line itemed, it's just kind of lumped together into one big chunk here and big chunk here. Also, a few of the things on there were things that we had already come to you guys and talked to you about, made appointments with the maintenance, but maintenance never showed up for, and so we just kind of, you know, set it aside, which we contacted you guys and let you know. The stovetop. So, you know, when you're cooking on a glass stovetop and it gets that ring around the, you know, just from caked on oil and stuff. Now, I do see that we were charged for a full clean, which I expected because, you know, that's part of the lease agreements, and I expected that. But apparently cleaning the stovetop was not part of the full clean, and we've been charged for a stovetop replacement. So it seems as though the maintenance team, instead of cleaning it, has just replaced the entire stovetop. Now, if I had broken the stovetop, that would make total sense. I mean, I've turned in apartments in worse condition, and it seems like everything seemed okay. I don't know. Now, all of that there that I just mentioned, plus, oh, I'm sorry, one light bulb was out. $500. All of that has been combined into one line item for $500. Now, I don't know how much you are paying your maintenance guys, but that's pretty incredible. Obviously, there was just some questions. We have no pictures of the before and after from your guys' side of like, hey, what was actually fixed? You know, we have no receipts. Also, I'm sorry, one last thing. A full paint required and drywall damage repair for $310. Now, I know that there was a few screw holes, but none of them were large, big holes or anything like that. I was surprised to see that instead of just going through and patching little things and doing a little paint repair, like the probably 25 apartments that I've rented in my life, they did a full paint that was required. Now, I mean, if you guys are remodeling the units, that's one thing, I totally understand that, but like a few screw holes here and there, like I just didn't expect a $310 paint repair bill. I've cleaned many glass tops. I've never seen oil that has been caked on that was just unremovable. That's why they use a glass top. But yet here we are, and I have no recourse to, like, it's already been done. Like I said, I've rented so many different apartments from so many different companies, and I've never had such a large bill on a house that was left in, I mean, reasonably good condition. I've even had maintenance teams tell me like, hey, don't patch the holes, we'll take care of it. We charge you $15, you know, no big deal. Wow, a glass top was unable. So 300, I don't know if you guys could hear that, $350 to replace the glass top of the stove. If I was doing something crazy on that stove and it was just really, like, then I'd be like, okay, like that, you know, hey, like that makes sense. But we regularly were cleaning the top of that. It's not like we were just like, let it cake on and burn it and, you know. Yeah. I can't believe for a minute that they were like, no, like we tried and they got in there and they tried to clean it, but they were just, oh, we were unable. That's what she said, that they were unable to clean it.
Wow.
I'm literally floored right now. I can't believe that they said that they tried to clean it,
yeah,
but were unable to clean it. It was so caked on, is what she said. She said they tried to use glass top cleaner and razor blades and it wouldn't come off. And I'm like, really? What? If I was like boiling down iron plates, you know, like, yeah, okay, like it's probably pretty bad. But we were cooking pancakes and waffles. Boom. I don't believe them for a minute. She said that they would help us take off a few items. They're going to get rid of the laundry door. They're going to get rid of the light bulb replacement.
$6 light bulb.
But they're not going to get rid of the AC filter replacement, because had I called the week prior to our move out, then they would have done it for free. But because they replaced it after the fact, after we moved out, now it's $20. And I was like,
that's ridiculous.
Break that down for me. I don't even understand. So if I had called to make a appointment and had you guys come and replace it the day before my move out,
it
free.
Would have been fine.
Day after my move out, $20. What? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Because there were so many holes in the walls. Look at this.
So many.
Look at this. This is what kind of holes were in the walls. Like just a little tiny, she said there were so many and they were throughout the entire house. So therefore it needed a full paint.
Yeah.
I literally couldn't even believe it. I was like, what do you mean full paint? Like, you go through, you patch a couple of holes, you paint that one little area, moving on. You know, like patch. That's maintenance job. This is a situation where we are getting scammed. The maintenance guy there, he was super lazy. We had a situation where one of the heating elements in our water heater went out. And so I contacted the maintenance guy. 2 weeks later, they finally came and the guy looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, you know, I explained it. I did tests for him. I said, you know, hey, one of the water heating elements, it's just a couple of screws, you pull it out, you replace it, it's a $20 thing, right? For the maintenance company or for the property management, costs them $20. He looked at it, didn't even touch it, and was like, no, we're just gonna replace the whole thing.
Yeah.
Then like a few hours later, he had a brand new one that he had clearly probably charged to the to the property management group, because like it's so much easier to just wheel in a new one and plug it up instead of like get in there and do tests and pull out the thing. I was like, buddy, like you just need to replace one heating element. Like it's a $20 part versus a couple $100 part. Now, of course, at that time we were living in the unit, so we didn't have to pay. Yeah. But guaranteed, had I not called him that day, we'd be paying for a water heater right now.
That's true.
I'm like disgusted right now.
And I actually need help with my game. There's a new thing when I fish 8 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I have to show you it.
Oh, he needs help with his game, so I better get to work.